What's up, Drunkles? Welcome back to another episode. This is Beautiful Brad.
And Sparkly Shows.
How's it going?
It's going. So much has happened since we talked last.
Yes, it has. A lot.
All kinds of good shit has happened.
Birthday parties and trips to Kentucky.
Yeah, all kinds of good stuff.
I can't even remember what I did last weekend.
Did you do anything?
I don't know. You asked before we started recording. I was trying to think. I still can't remember what I did. No, actually, I did not. I spent all night trying to fix my computer.
That sucks.
Yeah. Fun Saturday night
Stupid.
for me. Yeah, really.
So let me get this straight. On Saturday nights, you stay home and fix your computer, but on Thursday nights, you fucking tear it up.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
How was last night?
It was alright. I just sat out back. We had a little fire.
Nice.
Cricket stopped over. Just drank beers. Got too cold. Watched the Reds.
I mean, I woke up this morning and saw a 2 a.m. post, so I knew you must have got a little crusty.
Yeah, yes, it happened. I switched the shift with this dude at work because I was like, fuck it, I'll just work the late shift since I've been getting crusty on Thursdays and sleep in a little bit. The fucking other pod I do, everyone fucking canceled. And I was like, well, I can't waste it because I switched the shift. I'm stuck on the shitty-ass late shift, so I gotta capitalize here.
If I'm working the late shift, I have to get shit-faced.
Yeah.
What other excuse is there?
Pretty much. And that's what I did.
So you and Cricket just got shit-faced in the backyard?
Pretty much. Ran out of firewood around midnight. The Reds were on. Maybe it was 11. I don't know. We came in, the Reds were on because they're on the West Coast. Then watched them fucking blow the game. And the next thing I know, I woke up in the morning.
Man, I could never do weeknights ever again.
Yeah. If I had to still go in the office, I wouldn't.
Oh, man, it takes me so long to recover. There's no way.
I'll be ready for it again tomorrow.
I know. You're a professional.
Yeah.
All right, so I have a blackberry sparkling water, 25 milligram CBD.
Yum, yum. Have you had one of those yet?
Yeah, I think I've had this one before. We're running out of new ones.
And I suck, and I have H2O.
I know. You never get CBD drinks.
My bad. I'll have one for the next one.
That's what you say every time.
I do, too.
You know, I really think that these CBD drinks would probably help with your crustiness the next day.
Probably would. You should just get a 6-pack and down them during the day.
Totally. Wonder if you could OD on CBD.
I don't know. Guess there's only one way to find out.
Do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
Man died of fucking CBD consumption.
Oh my god, how terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna OD, really?
I know. Pussy ass way of
I know.
CBD.
CBD is like the Diet Coke.
That'll be the way I'll go out. I'm totally gonna be that dude that dies on the toilet or something.
Oh god.
Or from CBD drinks.
No way. So, this past weekend, I met a shaman.
Oh yeah.
Like a legit lady shaman, high priestess, old lady, read my palm and told me I was going to live to be really old. Remember I told you that another person read my palm and said I was going to live to be like 100 or 105?
Yeah, shit.
Yep.
That's like 2 confirmations now.
2 confirmations, so fuck it. I mean, I'm going to live.
Yeah. Damn, next time I go to one of them shows, I'll have to try that. Get my palm read.
This lady, we'll get into it a little bit later, but this lady, she wasn't even like a part of the show. She just came to the show.
Oh, really?
She was fucking legit, crazy, insane.
Like, just a total nut job?
No, she wasn't a nut job. It was insane. The shit that she was like saying, like, how could you have known this shit?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, how did you get talking to her if she was just like a comer and not like had a booth?
Her and her friend were wild. These ladies had to have been I would say at least 60. At least in their 60s. And I saw them earlier. I remembered the lady because she was wearing a cowboy hat. And she was loud. She was like just one of those really loud people. She had like a cackling laugh. So after the show, a bunch of us vendors ended up going to dinner together. And as we were getting ready to leave, the two ladies came over and they like sat down with us. They were talking to some of the people. There was like 10 people at this table. And dinner was over and we're getting ready to leave. And one girl was like, hey, we're going back to our suite. Come back with us. Talking to me. And I was like, okay. And the ladies were following. I thought that the people knew the ladies, but no one knew who these ladies were. They just invited them to come back. They came walking into this suite, and they each had a big bottle of booze in their hand, already fucking drunk.
Yeah.
Like slurring and shit, man. They were awesome. They were so cool.
I love to hear it. 60-year-old women boozing it up.
So, me and this one girl, we were sitting on the couch, and this lady, not the cowboy hat lady, but the other lady, she had, like, white hair. She was, like, she had to have been in her 60s. And she comes over with a bottle of Sky vodka. She's just drinking straight vodka out of this cup, like, spilling it and shit. She was like, you girls want some drink? And I'm like, I gotta get up in the morning and do another show. I can't be having a ton of this, right? So she just sat down with us and was talking, and I noticed, like, halfway through, like, hanging out with her that she was dipping.
Oh, hell
I was like, she had a straight leg can and was spitting in it. Nice. I was like, gross. This lady is awesome, though. And so one of the other ladies came over, and she was just talking to us. She was like, are you an Aquarius? And she was like, no, she said whatever her sign was. And she was like, you must have Aquarius rising or something. And I was like, well, we can find out. And so I like pulled up her birth chart, asked her what time she was born and stuff. And it turns out she had an Aquarius moon. And I was like, damn, that lady was spot on, right? Mm-hmm. So she was talking to her, and the one girl that was sitting next to me on the couch, she goes, look, she's reading her. And I was like, oh, is she a reader? Is she like one of the vendors? And she was like, I don't think so. And so she turns to us, and I forget what she said. She said something, and then she was like, let me see your palm. And I was like, oh, me. I've been dying to find a palm reader, right? Mm-hmm. So she looks at my palm, and she just starts telling me all this stuff. She was like, you have one sibling? I was like, yeah. And she goes, 2 marriages. I was like, yep. And she goes, you've had 2 deaths that really impacted your life. I was like, yeah. Like, how did you know this shit? And then she just, like, looks at me, and, you know, she's a couple spaces over or whatever, so she's not, like, completely in my space. And she goes, do you have diverticulitis? And I was like, yeah.
The fuck?
So then she just starts telling me all this shit, and she said that I have, like, something in my... She's like, there's something with your veins in your legs. She's like, I forget what she called it, but she said, there's something in your veins and your legs. And I was like, you know, this leg has been hurting really bad lately. And I was like, that makes a lot of sense. And she goes, which leg? And I showed her, and she comes over, gets down on the floor, like starts feeling on my leg or whatever, and she pushes on my knee, and she goes, you've got a torn meniscus. At some point you've torn this meniscus right here.
The fuck?
And I was like, whoa. And then she starts, like, she closes her eyes, and she starts, like, moving her hands on my knee and stuff, and then she, like, throws her hand like this, and she was like, it feels better, doesn't it? And I was like, yeah.
Whoa.
Fucking weird, man. She told me all kinds of stuff. She told me that I was gonna live a really long life. And then she said, she was looking at it, and she was like, you're a really old soul. And she's like, you've brought a lot of wisdom from all of your past lives and all this crazy shit. And then she started reading to everybody. And she read this one lady. Mind you, nobody here has ever met her before. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't think anybody still knows her name. Like, we don't know her.
It's wild.
And she tells this one lady, she said, you have 4 kids. And she's like, yeah. And she goes, your third there's something about a collapsed lung. He has a collapsed lung. And she said, like, I guess this lady just started bawling, and she was like, when he was born, he had to be in the NICU because he had a collapsed lung, and they didn't think that he was going to make it. And I was like, oh my God. Like, she knew all this crazy shit.
Yeah, that's fucking wild.
Like, shit that nobody would have ever known.
Nice.
I know. She said something at one point. I was like, how do you know all this? And she said, oh, I'm a high priestess shaman. And I was like, I legitimately believe you. And I was like, so do you do this as like a profession? And she goes, oh no. And I was like, why? And she was like, this is the gift that God gave to me, so I just give it. She's like, I don't feel like I should be charging people money for this. And I was like, wow.
I dig it.
Yeah.
Is she Indian or Native American?
She's not, no.
Where do you go to become a high priest shaman?
So a high priestess is in the Wiccan religion, but then like a shaman, that one I'm not quite sure like how you become a shaman. But I fully fucking believe her.
Yeah, I mean, she's like calling all this shit, you know. And
Yep.
It's just weird too how you guys just randomly met her, and
it was so crazy, and it was like shit just worked out that night, because when the show was over, I got my cash box and I got my stuff, and I was headed back to my room, and the lady that puts on the show, she was like, hey, they're gonna talk to all the vendors about another event that's coming up if you want to come back and listen to what they have to say. And I was like, okay, well, I'm going to go put my stuff in my room, and then I'll be back. So I put my stuff in my room, I came back, and I just caught the tail end of it or whatever. But I was like, I'm not ready to go back to my room yet. So I went out and smoked, and then I came back, and I saw one of the vendors that I had met at the Eastgate show. And so I was just talking to her for a second as I was going to go back to my room, and I was like, hey, what's going on, blah, blah, blah. And we were talking, and then she goes, hey, we're going to go to dinner. Do you want to go? And I was like, sure, I have nothing else to do. So I went to dinner with them, and then I started talking to all these people, and then when they were done, they were like, come back to our suite. And I was like, sure. And then those ladies, like at the end of dinner, just happened to come sit down, and they were like, come back to our suite with us, bring your drinks. And so those ladies it just like all worked out that night.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Fucking A.
Because I was like, what was I going to do? Go back to my hotel room by myself at 5 o'clock and watch Friends reruns until I passed out? I mean, so I hung out with them until like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Really?
Yeah, and then went back and went to sleep.
What time did you have to be back at it?
Not until noon on Sunday.
Oh, really? Okay, that's cool. Wasn't bright and early.
No, it wasn't bright and early. But it was a lot of fun. They got really sloppy drunk.
Did you see them the next day at all?
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. I didn't see the two ladies, though. They must have left.
They came, they saw, they partied, and they...
Fuck yeah, they did.
Read the room.
Read the room, and man, it was wild. She read, like, everybody there. It was so cool. She was telling people shit that nobody would have ever known.
That's neat, like, just how... just randomly met her. She was just like such a badass, and then you never saw her again.
I know.
So far.
Like, was she real?
Yeah. They fucking spiked your guys' drinks at the restaurant.
Yeah. Like, wow. It's so cool. And then from that, like, me and the lady who puts the market on, like, we became really good friends. Now we're friends on Facebook, and she's been messaging me, like, all week.
Hell yeah.
Also, she is in my same classes that I take.
Is she?
Yeah.
You still do those every Wednesday?
Mm-hmm.
Tight.
Yep.
So when you go to those shows, is there, like, a bunch of fucking energy, like, just pulsating through them fucking things?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Big time. There's lots of energy.
Did you get any, like, cards read or anything while you were there?
I did. I got 3 different readings.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I just can't resist. Even if they say the same things. I'm like, it's just so fun.
It is. I know, I kind of want to get mine read again. When's the next one?
In May. Remember you have the Danzig?
That's right. But don't you have one in Eastgate coming up?
No. That one I already did.
Oh, okay. Well,
yep. You missed out on that one.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I saw a medium there who she was awesome. She told me a lot of stuff without knowing stuff. Like, whoa. She was cool, too. And she was at the Lexington show, too.
Damn, now I want to fucking go, like, get one now.
I know. Like, fuck this podcast, let's go.
Yeah. Who's open at 9 o'clock on a Friday?
Can we go wander and find a shaman?
Yeah.
Dude, she was so awesome. It was so cool.
Did she tell you anything else?
I'm trying to remember. I did ask, I think I asked her about my business, and she said that it was going to be successful and that I was going to have my shop.
Fuck yeah.
Which I was like, oh, girl, I know. I know.
Putting it out there in that fucking universe.
Mm-hmm. I've been manifesting that shit for a while.
Yeah, so you told me this past week to go out and manifest.
Yep.
Now, what was it? Was going like some sort of moon phase? Or
So it was Jupiter and Neptune were going to be like in direct path. They were going to be really close. And I guess that happens like every 13 years or so. But it was going to be in the sign of Pisces, which hasn't happened in like 166 years, I think. So it's not going to happen again for another 166 years. With you being a Pisces, that was really good for you. But also, it's really good for everybody to manifest because Pisces is the sign of the dreamer. So that's where you just, like, dream the biggest dreams you could possibly. Like, nothing is unattainable.
I want out to manifest.
Good.
Hopefully it comes true.
Good.
With those, what, you want to write it down and then just kind of, like, hang on to it? Or
There's no hard and fast rules. It's whatever speaks to you. For me, I think I did write it down, and then I just, like, kept repeating it throughout the day of, like,
yeah,
this is what's going to come, this is what's going to happen.
I was kind of reading up on a little bit how to manifest, and one of them had mentioned, like, write it every day, you know, throughout the day. So I've been trying to do that, just kind of, like, reminding yourself and trying to ingrain it into you. So yeah.
Yep. So it's like if you keep doing it, you keep saying it, you keep writing it, that's like you just keep speaking it into the universe. Keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it.
Keep it on your mind.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
So manifesting works about the same way that we always talk about mind over matter. Like you change your mindset, and then it changes, like the universe changes for you.
Fuck yeah. I'm ready for it all to come true.
Me too. So excited. I think I wrote down like 2 full pages about like what I want from my business, how I want it to be, like even to the point of like writing down what it's going to look like. It's going to have a purple door, and it's going to have purple window frames, and it's going to look like this, and it's going to have this, and this is where it's going to be.
Hell yeah.
So like just writing it all down.
So why don't you give us some insight on that, or do you not want to share it yet?
I mean, it was basically that. It was saying, I don't even think I put a time on it. Oh, I did. I put 2024. So I put 2024 in there, and then I put, I can't remember everything that I wrote. I have to look at it again. But it was pretty much like, this happened before another time that I was like manifesting stuff. It's like I have a thought about it, and then I just start writing, and then it's almost like automatic writing to where it just start writing. Like thoughts are coming into my head that I don't even know that they're my own thoughts, and just keep writing them down.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy sometimes when you get to writing, and it's just like, next thing you know, you got like 15 fucking pages, your arm hurts. Like,
yep.
What the fuck?
And then you look back at it, and you're like, did I write that? I don't know if I wrote that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I wrote down, I started on this page, and I just started writing it, and then I put over here, it just came to me to, like, write down, like, what I wanted it to look like. I said that I wanted it to be, like, in a historic area, like a historic downtown kind of area, and then I wanted to have a storefront, and I wanted to have 2 stories, and it needs to have some rooms, so it could have, like, a healing room, and Stephanie can have her place for her astrology stuff. Also came up with the idea to have like a tea table, to have like a table and chairs like all from thrift stores, and like sell tea, and then like have tea and tarot basically, to where people can sit down and chill and have their tea and then have their cards read.
That's a good idea. Kind of keep them hanging out there, you know?
Yeah. And then I was texting Stephanie about it. And then she was like, yeah, we could even, like, book parties so that, like, a group of people will come in. They'll have the tea party, and then while people are getting their cards read, the other people can start looking around and stuff.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
So are you imagining it? Is it, like, a 2-story type thing, or is it all one level?
A 2-story. A 2-story, definitely an upstairs.
What would you have in the upstairs?
Probably, like, the healing area. So I imagine, like, having, like, a massage table and, like, all my crystals and, like, fun lighting and that kind of stuff. And then that's where I would do, like, my energy work.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Would you transition the candle making over to the store, or would you still do that at home? Or?
So that I'm still thinking about. That was one thing that I put in there, that I need a workshop space so that I can make candles there.
Mm-hmm.
My original idea was to just own a crystal store where I buy crystals and, like, books and tarot cards and that kind of stuff and sell that. But people really like my candles, and that's, like, what I really like. That's, like, a passion of mine, to put those together and make them, put my energies in it and stuff. So I think I'm going to have, like, a space of, like, my homemade stuff, like that kind of stuff, and, like, sprays and the pouches and whatever else comes. It's funny because one of my friends was like, I have the perfect name for your shop. And she was like, you're probably going to keep your Purple Shadow Creations, but I thought if you named it Shelly's Trunk, it would be perfect. So it would be Shelly 'S and trunk, like Shelly's Strunk.
Yeah. That's pretty dope.
So it's like, that's fucking awesome. So I'm like, maybe I'll have a spot called Shelly's Trunk and have, like, I don't know, I imagine, like, a treasure chest or something there. And then have my homemade wares there.
I like that. That's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just like a little area, corner or something.
And then I'm thinking, if we do that, and then we have the astrology, and we have the healing room upstairs, and then we have, like, the tea area, it could be more like that instead of your just everyday crystal shop, which you can find anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, something different.
Yeah, definitely. I really dig that idea of where they can hang out, because the longer they're sitting in that store, the longer they might, spend some money. Or, ooh, look at this. I got to get this.
And I think it would just be cool to, like, meet all kinds of people.
Yeah.
Instead of just people coming in, buying and leaving.
Yeah.
Like, you could really get to know some people, make some more friends, make some more connections.
Definitely.
And then I was also thinking we got to do full moon ceremonies there. So, like, every full moon, like, at night or whatever, we make an event where, like, people can come and we do, like, a moon ceremony.
Yeah, that's a good idea. The events and shit would be awesome. Just getting people to hang out.
And then Friday nights, we could podcast at the tea table.
Fuck yeah. I dig it. Hell yeah, 2024, baby.
Yeah.
Podcasting live from the tea table.
Yeah. Better than the dungeon. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with the dungeon, but it would be fun.
It would be.
Live from the tea table. And then we could have tea instead of our CBD drinks. We could find CBD tea.
I'm about this life. Make it happen.
Oh, you know it. You know I am.
2 more years.
Mm-hmm. That's why when people are like, yeah, you could have a shop. And I'm like, oh, I am.
Yeah.
Oh, I will. Like, there's no doubt in my mind. Oh, it will happen.
You can have one. Oh, no. I am going to have it.
It's going to happen.
I love it.
No, this is not just a pipe dream. It's going to happen.
I don't need you thinking I can. I will, motherfucker.
Yeah, what?
Yeah. Come at me with your doubting bullshit.
Trust.
You'd have some Viking stuff in there.
Fuck yeah.
Of
course.
Shit. Yeah,
of
man.
course.
Dope as fuck.
Of course. I'm super excited.
I
can't wait. I can't wait.
I'm excited for you.
I'm so excited. Telling you, my 40s are going to be fucking legit. My 40s is where my life is going to begin.
See, I'm dreading my 40s.
Not me, man.
I gotta switch that attitude and attack it like you.
You should. Mind over matter. Mind over matter.
That's right.
See, now you should start manifesting what you want to do with the rest of your life. Because you don't want to just be a dude answering phones and fixing computers for the rest of your fucking life.
Sure don't.
It sucks your soul.
It really fucking does. Oh, it's awful. They don't even pay good enough.
Man, I almost had to be talked off the ledge this week. I was like, man, this shit fucking drains my soul. I don't want to fucking do this anymore. You know what? If I get an online shop and I quit my job, I could just make candles all the time and just get them sold. I could just sell them all the time.
Yeah, you need to get a website set up for sure.
I do. Do you know how to set up a website?
I wish.
Who do we know? Do we know anybody?
I don't think we do. Unless somebody knows how to, and I don't know they know how.
Drunkles, if you're out there, if you're listening, if you know anything about setting up a website, or if you know somebody who does, fucking hit us up, please.
Yeah, seriously.
Help a girl out.
Yeah, it would be cool to learn how to do them. I took a stab at them before, but they're pretty fucking basic and generic, and they're not like the nice user interfaces and shit, you know, like you would probably want it to be.
I'm not asking for it as a favor or for free. I will pay for it, but I need someone who will do it.
Yeah.
Someone who knows how to do it. So Drunkles, please hit me up, or hit up B-Red. Somebody, just hit us up.
Somebody listening has to know someone.
Come on, Boner. I know you know somebody, or you know how to do it.
Neighbor Mike could probably figure it out.
He's been threatening to buy my domain.
Oh, really?
He was like, am I going to have to buy your domain and sell it back to you? And it's like, fuck you.
Motherfuckers do that shit. There's a podcast we listen to, Tellin' Steve Dave. Mm-hmm. When's the last time you listened to? There's a dude on there named Get 'em.
Yeah.
And he had bought the TESD website.
That's how they met, right?
Yeah. But yeah, he did it to fuck them because they sell them back to him. Yeah. A lot of motherfuckers do that. Not a bad idea, I guess.
Yeah, he keeps telling me, he was like, you need to buy this. When are you going to buy it? Somebody else is going to get it. And I was like, what are you going to do? You're going to buy it from me and you're going to sell it back to me?
It's like $70 a year you buy the site, and then I think if you don't pay up, it just goes back into where you can take it. So
damn.
Yeah.
I probably should get on that, huh?
Yeah, I went through GoDaddy. Like I said, I was just like, fuck it, I'm going to try it, and I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I mean, like, I slapped some pictures up, and it was almost like kind of just like a Facebook feed, so.
What did you do that for?
My toy shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I wanted to just try to set up a website. But, yeah, I'm sure there's probably tons of YouTube videos to figure it out.
I'm sure.
But who's got the fucking time and patience?
Right. There's got to be someone with the time and the patience that will do it.
Yeah.
Hook me up, Drunkles. Hook me up.
Motherfuckers make a killing setting up websites, so.
Hook it up. Maybe that's what I should manifest next time.
Yeah.
A website. I should manifest being able to quit my job soon. Sooner than later.
I know. Love, like, at my place of employment, they gave me a promotion. It acts like it's a big deal. It's like, a fucking $1 for more responsibilities.
Right.
Go fuck yourselves.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I asked my boss about raises this year. I was like, so are we going to get raises this year? And she was like, oh, I don't know. I'll look into it. She calls me back and she goes, you got a raise when you got your promotion. I was like, well, that's some fucking bullshit.
That's where I work. They do that shit, too.
Well, the promotion comes with the raise. Mm-hmm. But what about the raise that everybody else is getting?
Yeah.
I can't get that, too?
Where I work, they fuck you out of it. It's like, oh, you did well. We gave you a promotion. But no, you can't have that cost of living fucking way, increase.
You can't have the extra 25 cents
that
everybody else gets.
Yeah. Oh, I hate corporate America.
This is why I need to get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Because it sucks your soul dry. You're arguing over 25 cents.
I know, but the fucking price of things
I know,
days.
But I'm saying, yes, I want the 25 cents. Give me the fucking 25 cents.
Yeah, while they send you emails of, like, oh, check out all these employees on this fucking resort, and you're, like, scratching by to fucking get lunch for the week.
Or when they haven't given you raises in 5 years and they get a fucking robot.
Yeah, there you go.
Drunkles, that is not a fucking joke.
No, there's not.
They would not give out raises for years because they couldn't afford to give us a raise. But we come into work one day, and there is literally a fucking robot that greets you at the door.
That's sitting in a box now collecting dust.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
How much do you think that robot cost?
I don't know. I want to... 10, 20,000 maybe?
So
I don't know.
Stupid.
Yeah. I'm sure it wasn't cheap.
But you couldn't take that 20,000 and divide that into, quarters for all your employees, right?
Well, now they do, like, I think it was last year, they gave us a, what are they called? Like a little bonus check, I guess. Mm-hmm. It's because they didn't want to give us a raise.
Yeah, so they don't give you a raise so that you can get it throughout the year. But we'll give you this little bonus check here that makes up for that.
Yeah. Try to shut you up, make you forget for a little bit.
Garbage ass fucking piece of corporate America shit.
Yeah, fuck that place. Fuck it right in the ass.
Yes, I'm so glad I got the fuck out of there.
I know.
You need to get the fuck out of there.
I do. I fucking do.
You do. That was enough negativity for this Friday. Yeah. That was too much. That was too much. So what else has been going on in your life?
A whole bunch of nothing. Really.
I had a birthday party.
Yeah, you did.
It was fucking awesome.
It was.
So cool.
I'm jealous.
So, should I tell the Drunkles what my birthday was?
Absolutely.
Because last time we talked, I didn't have any idea what we were doing.
Now you know.
Now I know. So, 2 of my girlfriends came and picked me up, and they kidnapped me, and we went to Yellow Springs, which, if you guys don't know what that is, it's this cool little hippie town that's probably about an hour away from here. This town is so fucking cool. Like, just the energy in that town. Have you ever been there before?
Never.
Dude, you gotta go sometime.
I know.
It is so cool. The energy in that town is like, you can feel it. It's different. Mm-hmm. It is so cool. Everybody there is so nice and so chill. When we rolled into town, there was this lady standing on the street corner with a sign, and I was like, I think automatically a homeless person, right? And it said something on her sign about give peace or something like that. And when we drove past, she gave the peace sign.
Really?
And that was it. She was just standing there to give you peace.
Not will work for food.
No, not give me money.
Yeah.
Not a pimp is over here and I'm the hooker over here on the corner. No, nothing like that.
It was pretty cold that day, wasn't it? Like, it was snowing and shit.
It snows stars there.
Does it?
Dude, this place is so fucking cool. We're sitting outside smoking, and it was snowing, and of course, it always fucking snows on my birthday. I hate snow. It always snows on my birthday. And I look at one of my friends, and she had these snowflakes on her, and they were in the shape of stars.
Oh, really?
All of the snowflakes were stars. I was like, this town is so fucking magical. It snows stars here.
It's so magical Dave Chappelle lives there.
Yes, it is so magical that Dave Chappelle lives there.
Yeah, I've never been. I'll have to go one of these days.
It's really fucking cool.
I heard they got some dope hiking up there.
It is so cool. And it's just, the energy there is different. It's just awesome. I came home and was like, Googling about it, like, why is this town so fucking cool? And it used to be, what the fuck is that?
A back scratcher.
He just reaches over, grabs this big long thing.
I had an itch.
It's so weird. It looks like a little rake.
Yeah, it basically is.
Where the fuck did you get that?
I got it for Christmas.
Oh my god.
It's like a little car antenna, and you can like...
That's weird. So I googled this town to see, like, why is this town so cool? Like, how did you find, like, a pocket of just, like, cool ass fucking people? Like, there's no assholes there. Mm-hmm. There's no jerk offs there. It's all cool people. And it used to be like an Indian tribe lived there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And one of the guys, which me and one of my friends said, this dude was a wizard. Like, a straight-up wizard. He was out at one of the bars. He was in the smoking area. I don't think I ever saw him in the bar. And he was just, like, this big dude with this big, long, gray beard and long, white hair. He's a fucking wizard, man. And he was talking to one of my girlfriends. He said that we got to come back and, like, really walk around that town. And he said that there's one spot where you can actually feel like the energy shift and change. I'm telling you, man, that town it's fucking cool.
That's weird. That's wild.
It feels different. It's cool. It's really cool there.
It's only an hour away.
It's only an hour away.
I can't believe I've never been.
It is so cool. We gotta go in the summertime.
For sure. Yeah, I want to check out the trails.
Mm-hmm.
So, what else happened?
We got really, really drunk.
Yeah.
So we get there, and they had gotten an Airbnb, which this Airbnb that we stayed in used to be a jail cell. It's fucking weird. It was cool.
So what is it, like a whole building with other rooms to be rented out?
There was a downstairs that was its own with its own entrance, and we were upstairs. So there was like stairs that went up, and there was a tiny little like balcony patio, and you walk in there, and that was its own space.
Okay.
So Jill was like, I hope it's haunted. But it must be saged often. I feel like that whole town is saged often.
You think?
Yes. But there was no bad energies there whatsoever. It was cool. And both of the doors to both of the entrances were purple. And purple doors means that a witch lives there. So it was really fucking cool. And the address was 111, which is an angel number, which is also really fucking cool. I remember we pulled up and I was like, what is this place? Because I didn't even know it was like an Airbnb. I was like, is this a restaurant? Where are we at? Like, what is this? And I was like, they got a purple door. The address is 111. This place is so fucking cool.
Yeah. Was it like a huge ass room you guys are in?
Yeah, it was like a big room. So when you walk in, you go straight, and there was the bathroom. It was a full bathroom with a shower tub and everything. And then you go to the left, and there was a big bed. There was a small kitchen, and then there was a couch that pulled out into a bed. And then on this side, there was another full-size bed, and then it had a TV and stuff. But it was cool. It was really cool.
Yeah, from the picture I saw, I was assuming you guys were in the room. It looked like it was pretty spacious.
Yeah, yep, that's where we were.
Hell yeah.
So we got there, everybody yelled surprise. They all like jumped out, because when I first walked in there was nobody there. And I was like, where the fuck is everybody? Because I'm already expecting there to be people there.
Yeah.
And they all jump out and they're like, surprise! And I was like, awesome, you guys are so fucking cool.
What if a bunch of dudes jumped out with them?
I would have been like, who the fuck are these dudes? Hold on, are they like stripper dudes? Or are they like their husbands?
Yeah, the husbands.
I would have been like, what the fuck are you guys doing here?
Girls trip only. Fucking dickwads.
So we got there, we took a shot, and then we left, and we walked around. Of course, it had to be fucking snowing and freezing cold. We went to this witchy shop, which is really fucking cool, which I've been there 2 times. That's the only 2 times I've ever been to Yellow Springs, was to go to that shop. So we go to that witchy shop. All the girls bought me stuff, which was so awesome. They did not need to do that, but it was really cool. And then we went to a brewery that was across the street, and we all had a drink there. And then they told me to bring, like, a nighttime outfit or whatever. So, of course, I knew Stephanie had an itinerary. And she was like, dinner's at 4 p.m. And I'm like, okay. She was like, does anybody need to change? And I was like, yeah, I need to go back and change. So half of the group walked back to the place, and we changed. And all we did was walk back, change, and then walk back to the restaurant. And by the time we got back to the restaurant, the other half of our party was fucking hammered. They were shit-faced. And I was like, when we were at the brewery, we all had 1 drink. How the fuck are you girls shit-faced?
Yeah, really.
So apparently when we left and we went to get dressed, they started taking shots, which, cool. I mean, they were loaded.
How long were you guys gone?
To walk there, get dressed, and walk back, I would say 45 minutes.
Jesus, I guess they got at it.
Maybe an hour, if that. I don't think it was an hour. But we get there, and dinner is at this super, super fancy restaurant. Like a fancy-ass restaurant, right? And so we go in, half of our table is fucking shit-hammered. Can't keep their shit together. I was like, oh my god, we're so getting kicked out of this fancy-ass restaurant. We ate our fancy food, drank our fancy drinks, And then we left, and we went back to the brewery. On the way back to the brewery, some of the girls that were really drunk tried to stop at a tattoo shop and get a tattoo.
Did they know what they were going to get if they would have allowed them to get a tattoo?
I don't know. And I don't know if they would have regretted it the next morning.
Harambe tattoos?
Maybe. Dicks out for Harambe. Yeah. They come back with face and neck tattoos.
That would fucking rule.
So, the other half of us just kept walking to the brewery, and then those girls came back, and they were like, oh, they just closed, their tattoo artist just left, and I was like, sure. They were never going to tattoo you girls couldn't even keep it together.
Yeah.
So, we went to the brewery, and we commenced to fucking drinking. Drinking and getting rowdy and drinking.
I love it.
And then we drunk dialed B-Rad at probably like 7?
It's pretty early.
It was like 6:30, 7 o'clock. We're outside smoking, we're drunk dialing, it's fucking snowing. I got flip-flops on and no coat. Oh, it was rough. And we're like, why is it still daylight? We're fucking hammered. When is the sun going down?
Day drinking, baby.
Man.
Day drinking's so much fun.
Finally, the sun did go down. And then we walked over to it was like kind of like a dive bar. We walked over there, and that's when it really picked up. That's when we really got drunk. That's when the shots were coming out, all the drinks. Half of us hardly paid for any drinks. I don't know where we got all the drinks from. I didn't pay for any drinks. None. And then the DJ came, and we were fucking just dancing on the dance floor, and dance floor was packed. There were so many people in this bar. And then the DJ told one of our friends that apparently we brought all the people, because he said it's not normally like this, and they haven't had a packed night like that in forever.
Yeah.
So I think they were just excited to have us there.
Must have been.
We brought the party.
You get a rowdy crew together, good things can happen.
Oh, yeah. So I'm not going to name any names, but one girl was outside crying. One girl fell asleep at the bar. One girl barfed all the way home in a tiny little gift bag. Like, not even like a Kroger bag, but like one of these small plastic gift bags. Apparently she barfed in and got it all in there. Don't know how.
Who did this?
I can't name names.
I'll bleep it.
I'll tell you next when we're done.
Okay.
We walked into the men's bathroom multiple times. On accident. On accident.
Were there any guys in there when you had walked in?
One time, I literally walked right in. Because the men's bathroom and the door to the outside to go smoke, they looked exactly the same. They were right next to each other. The men's bathroom was not labeled. So I'm like, oh, they went out the door. Let me go smoke. And I walked straight in the men's bathroom. There was a dude peeing. I was like, whoops, not here. Turned around, went back. Wrong door. Sorry.
He didn't fucking turn around and be like, oh, hey, while he's like pissing. And
no, I didn't see any dicks. There was no dicks swinging. What else happened? One of the girls fell asleep at the bar. One of the girls spent the night shitting and barfing all night.
Yeah, it's always fun.
One girl passed the fuck out in the bed. Like, literally hit the bed and passed the fuck out. Done. One of the girls peed on the floor.
Yeah! I'm talking about. It's fucking getting me all hard thinking about that.
And the other girl saw it and put a towel over it.
Oh my god. I bet I could take a guess who that was.
Oh, you know. You already know.
The one that's done it before?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What the fuck? I know that one, when she did it before in Indiana, at least she did it on a puppy pad.
No, she didn't do it on a puppy pad. He put a newspaper over it like she was a puppy.
Oh my god. What the fuck? Can you go into detail how that happened exactly?
I wasn't awake. It was in the middle of the night.
Oh, okay. One of those.
So, apparently, she was trying to get to the bathroom because apparently it was like right in front of the toilet. Maybe she squatted in front of the toilet, thought she was on the toilet. I don't know. She didn't remember doing it. I didn't see it.
She's the best. What a fucking train wreck. God bless her.
And one of the girls that got really drunk, so at 4 p.m. was when we went to the fancy restaurant and had dinner, right? That girl does not remember anything after dinner.
Really? No. I love those nights.
I got some really funny pictures. Remember the one picture that I sent? Did I send you the one?
I don't think I saw any other than the ones that were put on Facebook.
I didn't put this one on Facebook, but every time I see it, it makes me laugh so hard.
Oh, God. You can just see in her eyes she's trash.
It's like craziest face.
I'm going to say, was she the one puking?
Yes, she was.
Oh,
and that's the one that doesn't remember anything after dinner.
She looks trash, too.
She looks like a Disney villain, doesn't she?
She does. Look at her. She all like how she's holding her fucking little fancy glass. And
at one point when we were at the brewery, I decided that my pack of smokes was not going to last me, and I had to walk to the gas station to get some more. And I had on flip-flops, right? And it's snowing. And I was like, Jen, give me your shoes. So I took her shoes, put those on. Me and a couple of the other girls walked to the gas station. We come busting in there like a fucking hurricane. We're like, hey, what's going on? We're partying, woo! Oh my God. It was nuts. We were in there for probably, I don't know, 2.5 minutes. And these dudes behind the counter were probably like, what the fuck just happened? we like literally bust through these doors. We're so loud. It was wild.
Sounds like you had yourself a good ass time.
Mm-hmm. When we were outside, I don't even know what we were giggling about, but we were giggling so much. And one of the girls goes, I'm actively peeing. It made me laugh so hard. And when she went back in, I could not stop laughing about it. And so then I start yelling. Because, you know, when you're drunk, you think you're talking, but you're really yelling. Mm-hmm. So we're outside, and I'm yelling, I'm actively peeing. And this couple is walking by as I'm yelling, I'm actively peeing. I was like, no, not me. No. Oh, fuck. Right? So then it's already done by then. And we go in, and as we're going back into the bar, that couple was coming in, and I was like, fuck. This couple thinks that I just pissed my pants. It wasn't me, it was her, I swear.
Was the person that said actively peeing, were they pissing their pants?
I mean, she had like the crossed legs, and she was laughing, and she said, I'm actively peeing, so.
Jesus Christ. Fucking bitches go harder than the dudes, man.
It was a fun time.
Sounds like it.
You missed a really good time.
I know, I'm fucking pissed. I'll never miss another one. I don't give a fuck.
He was like, I'm coming, damn it.
Yeah. I don't care if it is girls' night. I'm coming.
And I invited you and told you that you should come, and you were like, no, it's not my thing.
No, I told you kind of what happened earlier. It was, I guess, miscommunications, and I should have went a different route about finding out what was going on.
Definitely. It was definitely miscommunications.
Yes, definitely.
You would have had a lot of fun.
It sounds like it, because when I got that 7 o'clock drunk dial, I was like, yeah, I'm going to get beer.
He was like, these bitches are out here having so much fun. Fuck that.
Yeah, I was inspired. I'm like, fuck, I want to have fun too.
I want to have fun too. And did you?
Fuck no. Drank by myself.
Wait, were you actively peeing your pants? Were you crying outside? Did you fall asleep at the bar? Did you walk into the ladies' room? Were you yelling obscenities on the smoking patio?
I wish. That's what I wanted to be doing.
It would have been one of those nights where you put your balls on the window. It would have been one of those.
Sounds like it. I definitely would have fed off all that energy. I would have been drunker and shit.
Oh, it was so fun. So fun until the next morning.
Yeah, but it was worth it. Was it?
Now that I look back, yes.
Yeah. I mean, when you're going through, you're like, God damn it, but...
It took me a good couple days to recover. It really did.
Damn, I don't know. We've been over this before, but a couple days?
I know.
Fuck that.
Well, not only that, but it seems like every single time I get drunk like that and have a hangover, like, I also get sick on top of it. I'm sure it had nothing to do with me wearing half clothes and flip-flops when it's fucking snowing outside. I'm sure it had nothing to do with that at all.
Yeah.
But, like, that whole next week was so bad that I thought at some point that I had pneumonia. Like, damn. That's how bad it was.
Wow. You got sick on top of it? Or,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I got sick. I don't know if I got sick from being around people. I don't know if I got sick from it being really cold outside, me wearing flip-flops and capri pants and a short-sleeve shirt.
It's probably everyone's immune systems have weakened from not, being around people. But now that we're getting back around people, it's just like...
You're at a packed-ass bar.
Yeah.
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 Yep.
But I'm glad you had a good time.
It was fun. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Like I said, I was inspired.
It was a lot of fun. I came home and I unpacked all my clothes, put my dirty clothes in the hamper. My entire room smells like a fucking bar. Yeah. Smells like a brewery in here.
Yes.
The smell of winning.
That's what I call it. The smell of winning. I smell winning. Just fucking cigarette smoking stale beer.
Yes. Beer and shots.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so I woke up the next morning and I was talking to my friend and I was like, so I remember at that last bar, I can remember having 2 White Claws and those girls bought me a shot. But I don't know, is that all I had? And the girl was like, oh no, there were many, many, many shots. And I was like, oh yeah, that explains it. Yep, that checks out. And she goes, there was Fireball. And I was like, yep, I taste that.
That shit's gross.
Oh, I love Fireball. I honestly, like, once she said that, it kind of like... You know how you have those flashes that come back, right?
Oh, yeah.
I had a flash of being on the dance floor, walking over to the bar, like, still half on the dance floor, and, like, reaching over to the bartender, grabbing a shot and taking it. Where the fuck did that shot come from? I don't know. I didn't take it from some, like, rando. I took it from the bartender.
Hell yeah.
So, I mean, hopefully I wasn't roofied.
I wish somebody would roofie me.
Oh my god!
Make for an interesting evening.
But you wouldn't remember any of it.
That would be cool to fucking find out where you wake up at. Like, oh, this isn't my bedroom.
You end up waking up in trash like you always do.
Yeah, done that too many times. God bless booze.
Where's the weirdest place you've ever woken up drunk?
Literally trash. Just piles of garbage, yeah. Like, why? Why the fuck am I in piles of trash?
So gross.
Yeah.
How do you end up in piles of trash?
Some dirty-ass dude's house in Indiana. I don't know if he didn't have trash service or what the fuck, but I don't know why I decided to lay down in it.
Ew, it felt like pillows when you were that drunk, I bet.
Probably, yeah.
You just see these white garbage bags and you're like, clouds, pillows.
Yeah. And yeah, sure shit, woke up, it's on his back patio, fucking sun's beating down on me, and my face is stuck to a fucking black trash bag.
You wake up, you got SpaghettiOs all over your face. Gross.
Damn it.
There's a random dog just licking your face.
Yeah. I've had that happen before, too.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Passed out in West Virginia. We didn't have a tent or anything, and I woke up to some dog licking my fucking face.
Wait, where did you start the night out that you woke up in West Virginia?
Well, we had went down there to do whitewater rafting, but yeah.
You're like, I don't know, man. I was out in my backyard at a bonfire. The next thing I know, I wake up in West Virginia with a dog licking my face.
Hell yeah. Yeah, it was weird. It was kind of cool. It's like, oh, puppy dogs.
You know, I was thinking about that this week for some very strange reason because I have a weird brain. I was thinking that I hope when I wake up in heaven, like I've died and I wake up and I'm in heaven, I hope it's like to a dog licking my face.
That would fucking roll.
I just wake up like, oh, there you are.
There's nothing better than spooning with your dog.
Oh my God, yes. Tell me about it.
I was spooning last night, like, she was on this side, and I had my arms around her like this, and my head laying on her head.
Aww.
I was like, this is good. This is good stuff.
Puppy love. Who needs a retarded girlfriend when you got puppers?
Exactly. I did message her last night.
Oh, my.
I wonder if I still have the text.
Man, you got really crusty last night.
I did. Let me see if I probably deleted it because of shame.
Did she text you back?
Yeah, oh, here she is. Okay. So I was like, this came in at 10:32. I'm like, what up? She messages back an hour later. Hi, Brad. I was like, what are you doing? And she says, getting the babies ready for the night. I say, want to come bang?
You're so smooth. By the way, pause. What are the babies?
Her fucking gerbils.
Oh, okay. Okay.
She calls them her fur babies. But, yeah, she's like, I want to, but I'm on my cycle. That fucking word. And I was just like, damn. And I just, yeah, I left it at that.
Your boner went back up inside of you.
It's like, I don't want to fuck anymore.
Nope, done.
I had a moment where I was vulnerable, and you ruined it for me.
Thank God she did.
Yeah.
Have you ever asked any creepy questions about her gerbils?
No. She always sends me, like, fucking videos of them, like, fucking chirping and shit.
She doesn't have, like, a dog?
No, she's got rodents.
You hate rodents.
I do. All rodents. Besides bunny rabbits. I like bunny rabbits. They're cool.
Are bunnies a rodent?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah, I know. They're so fucking cute.
I saw a bunny in my yard today. I really want a bunny.
Yeah, they're the cutest fucking things.
I love bunnies.
I do too. Fucking every time I'm in the pet store, I'm always like, oh god, I just want to cuddle you up,
They're
little bunny.
so fluffy.
Yeah.
They're so... I
know.
want a bunny.
I can't believe they're a rodent. Like, no way. They're not rodents.
No, they're not rodents.
Yeah.
No, fuck that. So she has gerbils.
Yeah.
That explains a lot.
Yeah. And she's like always talking about how she's building like this big fucking playpen for him that's 2 stories tall, and
this really explains. This explains so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like, sure, I'll come bang you in your parents' basement, no problem.
There you go.
I get it. It makes so much sense now.
Fuck the world. After I text her at 10:30 at night, like, oh, he must have been so busy till 10:30.
By the way, 10:30 at night isn't even, like, late enough for you up.
Yeah. Yeah.
What time did you start drinking?
As soon as I got off work. So
which
like
was?
5.
Oh, yeah.
I got out, day drinking. Sat out with the sun, even though it was windy and it was a little chilly.
Still sunny.
Yeah.
Sun is sun, I'll take it.
Yeah, I had a little fire. I ripped it. I got at it.
Man, yep. That first, like, kind of nice day and you get a fire. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Next Saturday, I think it's supposed to be, like, almost 80.
Fuck, yes.
Yeah, so I'm definitely going to capitalize on that one.
I got a show next weekend. Let me know if you do anything on Saturday night, though.
For sure.
I'll come over and stay sober.
If I get some firewood, I'll have a little fire or something.
Yeah.
For sure, I'll let you know.
Awesome. And then, in 2 weeks, we have another ladies' night.
Oh, what?
Yes. This one's going to be at a girl's house. And we're going to...
Bullshit.
It's a new moon. And not only is it a new moon, but it's the second new moon in a month. So have you ever heard of a blue moon?
Mm-hmm.
It's like the second full moon in a month. So the new moon, if you get 2 in a month, it's called the black moon. So it's a rare, like, astrology new moon. It's a black moon, and that day is a solar eclipse.
So is this, like, going to be on a Saturday?
Yeah, it's a Saturday.
Oh, man. I have to come.
You're like, I just have to go. You guys have so much fun.
Well, fuck it. I mean, none of the other motherfuckers do anything. And it's always girls' night, and it's fucking goddamn. I have a bunch of lame ass friends.
So you're gonna have to clear it with the chick first. You already know who she is. Clear it with her first. But if you do come, this is gonna be some straight up fucking witchy ass shit.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to bring your fucking Odin. You're gonna have to wear this. You're gonna have to get in it. This is not gonna be a wake up in the garbage kind of fucking night. We're gonna do some fucking shit.
Is like the whole crew from the birthday party gonna be there, or is it just like a couple of you?
I think it's the whole crew from the birthday party. Yeah.
So what? I mean, is this where you guys are gonna do the sacrifice?
Well, maybe we should let you come so you can be the sacrifice.
I'm ready. I'm ready for it. Fucking end it. I'm done with this shit. It's girls' night every fucking weekend. I haven't seen friends in months. Half of my fucking friends are the girls at the girls' party that I can't attend.
Someone's a little jealous.
Oh, yeah. I kind of am. Yeah, that sounds fun, though.
Yeah, we're going to be outside. We're going to have a bonfire. We're going to be drinking.
Then fuck it, I'm coming. For real. How you getting out there? Nah. It would be weird, one dude and a bunch of chicks. I mean, it'd be cool for me, but...
I mean, you would feel like Odin, right? You'd be like, look at all these bitches.
Yeah.
I'd be like, don't call us bitches, call us witches. What?
Hell yeah. Nah, yeah, sounds fun. I mean, I wish I could get my dude friends to do fun stuff, have dudes night, but man, that'll never fucking happen.
Listen, all you gotta do is transition. That's it.
I might have to. Sounds like the dude from work that transition's having a lot of fun because he gets to go to girls' nights.
Does he go to girls' nights?
Fuck yeah.
Does he really?
I think so.
No way. He's like, man, this dude's getting all the fun shit. He's getting his own boobs. He gets to go to girls' night.
Well, man, you guys are always doing cool shit, and I sit at home and fix my fucking computer.
Well, she has said many times that you're always invited to girls' night.
Might have to hit her up and just invite myself.
Do it.
I might. I'm tired of sitting at home.
He's so tired of sitting at home. And then on the next podcast, he's going to be like, Drunkles, you don't know what you're missing. Girls' night is the fucking best.
I'm sure.
I'm going to every girls' night now.
Hell, 2 of you that would be there, my fucking top peeps that I always fucking hung out with, so, you know.
You can come.
But anyway.
You can come. You're into the witchy shit. You're cool with it. All the other motherfuckers would be like, this is stupid.
I think it's fun stuff.
It's going to get cool.
Yeah.
It's going to get weird.
So tell me a little bit, like, what is going to happen exactly? So it's the black moon?
It's the black moon, which is going to be... New moon is no moon, so you can't see any of the moon. So it's going to be super dark outside.
Yeah.
We're going to have a bonfire. And you know, Stephanie always makes the best food. So she always has like this elaborate spread, which is amazing. She always does all these amazing decorations and stuff. And it's going to be on the patio. Mm-hmm. Have you been to the patio?
I don't get invited.
It's fucking cool. It's like this little outside patio space that's next to the bonfire, and it's got all these trees around it. Last time we were at the patio, we had food, and then we had some drinks, and then I started reading cards for people and doing pendulums and stuff like that. And then we all decided that we were going to do like a ritual type thing. It's not as creepy as it sounds, but like...
Sounds badass.
Basically, there was like 3 different things that we had to write down. It was like something that we wanted to release, something that... Forget what what all three were, like something that we needed to let go of. And then there was something that we wanted to bring in. And then there was one more thing. But, like, we all took the time and we wrote it down and stuff. And then we all stood around the bonfire in a circle. And, like, at the same time, we all threw our papers. First, we, like, read them to ourselves. And then we threw our papers into the fire and, like, watched it go up and stuff. And then I thought that was going to be it. But then one girl was like, okay, well, let's say what we wrote down or whatever. And so everybody was all like, that was personal shit. Like, I don't want to talk about that. Mm-hmm. But the one that said it was like, okay, I'll go first. And so she said all of her stuff. And then we kind of like went around and said all of our stuff. This is where you might get weirded out because then like some of us were like crying about it, right? Mm-hmm. But because it was so personal and we didn't think that we were going to share that with anybody, and then we did share it, it was like a huge bonding experience.
Oh, yeah. It's kind of like rehab. Like, when you get in a room and you share this shit with these fucking people, it's just like a bonding fucking experience.
It was very bonding because it was like, when you were writing this shit out, we think we're writing it down on paper and we're looking at it and we see it, we know it, and we put it in the fire to be gone. And then when they're like, say it out loud, you're like, I can't even say that out loud to myself, like, let alone in front of all these people.
Yeah, so then you, like, take a deep dive and put your trust in these fucking people.
Yeah, like, literally put yourself out there, and then, like, when you're speaking it, then, like, all of your emotions are coming out, and you feel very vulnerable, and it's just, like, it's a very bonding experience.
Yeah, but sounds rad.
However, after it was all done, felt like a huge weight was lifted. This was all the stuff that was like stuck in here, and like it was stuff that you could write it down, but you've never even said it out loud to yourself, let alone to other people. So when you like speak it and you get it out, it was so like releasing.
Yeah.
That just took a weird turn.
Sounds awesome.
So you're still with me with that point too? Like you're still there with that?
Well, see, then like I'm like, well, I feel like with a dude, me being there, it might make some of the chicks hold back. I don't want to do that.
So if you were to, like, sit on the side while we're all, like, around the fire, then yes. But, like, if you're a part of it and, like, you're doing it too and you're saying your shit and you're being vulnerable too, then I feel like now you're in the circle.
Yeah.
And then we found a rodent running by, and we sacrificed it and put it in the fire.
Yes.
That's when shit got real weird. Just kidding. Just kidding. That part didn't happen.
Started playing deicide.
No, none of that happened.
No, yeah, sounds like a dope time.
It was. It was really good. It was really good stuff. And then, like, after that, like, I just felt so much better. Because you want to talk about energy. Like, that releasing of all of that stuff is, like, so therapeutic. Like, literally therapy.
Oh, yeah. That's what it sounds like.
Like, literal therapy.
Yeah. It's good for y'all.
It is good. It's good stuff.
Yeah, I love venting. I know that's not standard dude shit to do, but it feels good getting shit off your chest.
It does. It really does. Mm-hmm. And that is why dudes fucking die young of heart attacks, because they don't fucking share their shit.
Absolutely.
And they push it all down.
I don't care if they call me a bitch. I like getting this shit off my chest.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
It makes you feel better.
It does. Fucking always does.
Mm-hmm.
They're a nice bitch session.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Just get it out. Get it. Ugh.
Absolutely.
Let it go.
I'm into that.
So that went a little weird.
No.
We're like, fuck yeah, we're getting drunk and we're barfing and pissing our pants. And then we get all fucking emotional and we release our shit and we start crying.
So you guys have this shit wrote from the last time, or you're going to write 3 new things?
No, that's going to be a whole different thing.
Oh, okay.
Like, when we did that last time, none of that was planned. Like, that all just came from, like, so it was just going to be, like, we go there and we eat food and we drink and we chit-chat and talk. But then it started like, hey, why don't we start a bonfire? And then it was like, hey, I brought these cards. Does anybody want a reading? Does anybody want a pendulum read? Okay, well, you got this card, and on this card it says that you need to do this spell. Well, that would be a cool spell. We should all do that. You in? Yeah, I'm in. I'm in. Cool, let's do this. And then we just kind of like on the fly did all of that. So none of that was planned.
Oh, yeah.
So hopefully it'll be as cool as that. If not cooler.
Sure will. Hopefully it'll be nice and warm.
God, I hope so. Nice and warm and no rain.
Let's see, 2 weeks from this weekend? That'll be damn near May, so...
Yep, it's the last day of April.
I mean, it did snow May 1st, but...
And another thing, so we have all this astrological shit going on. We got the new moon, it's a black moon, we got the solar eclipse that day, and the next day is Beltane, which is a Wiccan high holiday.
Yeah, what do they do for Beltane?
It's like to bring in the summer, and it's all based around fire and fiery energy and that kind of stuff.
Love that shit. Ain't nothing better than sitting around a fucking fire.
Mm-hmm.
I live for it.
I'm telling you, you love your fires. You need to start doing that kind of stuff. Even if it's just you out there by yourself getting drunk, write down something that you want to release. Write down something that you want to bring in. Say it out loud. Burn that shit in the fire.
I'm going to start doing that.
Should.
For sure.
It'd be a good way for you to manifest with fire.
Just shit you want to release. Burn it up.
Shit you want to release. Shit that you want to bring in. Say it out loud to the universe.
That's what I did that night. I wrote it all down and then I said it out loud.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff.
I dig it.
Damn, I wish I would have brought some of my cards.
I know. I love to get my shit read.
I left and I was like, because I had to go pick that girl up.
Mm-hmm.
I just left and grabbed my stuff and I was like, driving down the road, I was like, fuck, I should have got my cards. Should I go back? I thought about going back to get my cards.
Yeah, if you ever feel like doing the cards, I am always fucking down.
And now I have slowly started intuitively reading the cards. Instead of like looking at the book and what that says.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm just doing it in like, what do I think that those mean?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, working on my intuition skills.
How many decks you got now, you think?
Oh my god, so many. So many.
Oh, yeah.
I swear I order a new deck from Amazon once a week at least. I probably have easily 20 decks. Easily.
I understand that.
I just can't get enough of them.
I get that.
And I'm like, oh my god, those are pretty. I need those. Oh, I don't have those. I need those.
Yeah.
Do I need them? No. Am I going to buy them? Absolutely.
I fucking understand that way too much.
And then I justify it to myself like, it's tools for my toolbox.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. There's always a way to justify it.
Also the same with witchy books. It's knowledge. It's tools for my toolbox. I'm just building my spiritual shit.
Yeah.
Which is true because I'll put them on my bookcase and one day I'll be like, oh fuck, I need to know blah blah blah. There's that book. Let me go get it.
Definitely. And you'll have it.
And I will have it. Alright, you got anything else?
I don't. Just who day, motherfuckers.
You got any Flashback Fridays for us?
Not really. Do you?
Now that it's getting warm again, do you think we're going to have any more stories of the Claremont Strangler?
Hopefully.
Maybe we should make some stories about the Claremont Strangler. Maybe
For
that
sure.
should be like a summertime stories.
Down with it. Yeah, hopefully in the next few weeks we'll be outside.
Yeah, I was going to say maybe the next time when we pod, we could be outside. It could be like campfire stories.
Yeah, I dig it. Definitely. Let's do it. Next time we're outside, we'll start it up.
For sure. Ooh, I wanted to do it tonight because tomorrow's the full moon. We got full moon energies tonight, tomorrow, and the next night.
Hell yeah, I was thinking about it, but I was like, man, it's probably going to be too cold out there.
Yeah, and then it started to sprinkle right when we came in. I looked at the forecast because I was going to ask you, but it said it was going to start raining about 10.
I don't know, like, how cold is too cold to be out there?
If it wasn't going to rain, I would have stayed outside.
Would you?
Yeah.
Hey, right on. Then I guess I'll be able to do it next week.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been too cold for me.
Gotcha.
Yeah, if you're down for next week.
I can handle it. I sit out there in the Arctic cold drinking beer sometimes.
Just as long as it's not raining.
Yeah.
I have a show next weekend at the Kentucky Crystal Store. And then I have girls' weekend, and then I have 2 back-to-back shows the next 2 weekends after that. Busy, busy, busy.
I like staying busy.
Yes. Now if I could just quit my full-time fucking job so I could make candles and have enough shit to sell. One of the things I have started manifesting, though, is working on my social media. I manifested for my social media to blow the fuck up.
Best way to get shit out there.
All I need is for one influencer, one person on Instagram that has a shit ton of fucking followers to like one of my candles. That's all I fucking need. And that's what I've been manifesting.
Yeah, just keep at it.
Just gotta get one of these, just a TikTok person, something to go viral. That's all I need.
It's usually all it takes.
It's all I need, man.
Shoot you in the stratosphere thereafter.
Yep. So, I'm trying to work on my social media. I'm trying to do some videos, get some better pictures, figure some shit out to do to just keep pumping it into the social media and hope one day one of them hits.
Do you got like a goal, like how many you want to post a week or something, or do you just kind of...
I should get a goal like that. I should do at least 5 out of the 7 days post stuff. But I need to start posting better stuff than just a picture of my candle. Like, you're really good at videos, so maybe you could help me with some ideas.
I love doing videos.
I was just looking at that candle burning, thinking, I could take a video of that candle burning.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Right on.
All right, so if you don't have anything else.
Nope, not at this time.
All right, till the next.
Till the next.
Have a witchy Friday, motherfuckers.
Summer, summer, summer. It's like a merry-go-round. I see you under the midnight, all shackles and bows. High shoes with the cleats clicking, a temperamental glow. Well, don't you let me go. Yeah. shut